How we doing, YouTube? Good evening and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing another survival battle. I am playing as the Empire with Volkmar the Grim on his awesome little magic chariot, which looks fantastic. So I've gone with the idea that Volkmar is leading a host of his devout followers of Flagellants, backed up by 5 units of Tattersouls, and for good measure he's brought a unit of the Hammer of the Witches, 2 units of the Sunmakers, and the Templehof Luminarch of Heish. So I'm going to be facing off against the Vampire Counts, 1,511 of my units versus 4,142. So let's start this battle. We can have a look at the enemy army. So I've gone with the Ghoul King and Hermann Ghost. Ghoul King is going to be having an army purely of Crypt Ghouls, and Hermann Ghost is going to have an army of zombies with 5 units of the Typh, the new zombies, and if I can find the Crypt Ghoul versions of where are they? Of the ghouls. They might not be showing up just yet, but he's got the 5 units of the new units of Crypt Ghouls. So yeah, let's just have a quick look. So this is the Stigori Ghoul King. Turn this off. Have a look at this guy. He just looks something out of like your pure nightmares. You wouldn't want to walk into this guy in a dark alleyway, flying on the Terrorgeist, which is even scarier. And then down here we've got Mr. Ghost with his father and his brothers pulling along his corpse. So yeah, so I'm hoping my artillery will be able to take a little bit of damage down. I'm going to try and focus down the Terrorgeist as quickly as possible. Here comes the first initial shots. And we're flying over my head, so let's just let the initial artillery barrage start. So my units of Flagellants, of course, they are unbreakable, which is very, very nice. So these guys will fight until the bitter end, depending on what happens. I was going to bring myself another hero or lord, but I thought that might make it slightly too easy for myself. Just pause just a second because I want to send out my first line. I'll save my my Tattersouls for the second push if I have to. So, starting to hit my men now. Whoops. I'm thinking maybe you shoot there. You shoot back there. Oh no, you shoot there. And get these guys back here. So there we go. We've got the Feasters of the Dusk of the Crypt Ghoul units. So the Terrorgeist is almost down. So I've got both my flanks held up okay-ish. I was thinking they might have switched around here, but they haven't, so I'm going to send these 2 units sort of down here. Same over here though. So the Crypt Ghouls should do okay against the Flagellants because these haven't got any armour, so to speak. That was their Terrorgeist just dropped. So I'm going to try and focus down on the other general with the Luminarch and my hammer. Let's try and take out their general as quickly as possible, which then should allow me to break them around pretty quickly. So send these guys in. So these guys look like they're sort of getting broken down a little bit, so sort of move these up a little bit. Oh, I didn't really. Oh yeah, that's these guys over here getting smashed to pieces. So I have no idea how this is going to end. It looks like it's going pretty poorly due to the crypt cores being absolutely amazing against non-armoured units. So let's get Volkmar into the battle. So charge in with his awesome chariot. Hold the line a little bit. Just drop the Grand Soulfire down. So I think it's pretty cool. It's like a bombardment spell. Does a fair amount of damage. He's also unbreakable. Whoops. Forgot to put these guys on guard mode. Whoopsie. So it doesn't look like it's going too well at the moment. Killed about 800 of their men. These guys have been absolutely destroyed. Yeah, not a great survival battle. Should we try and get some shots in with our cannon? Wow. I do love first person view with these cannons. Pretty impressive. Should we shoot over there? I'm not sure if these even sound different, to be honest, or they're the same. It's kind of... They just sound more deadly, should we say. I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's... I just love this view. You can see this the hordes of enemy just like over the ridge. This is what the Vampire Count's all about, so just wave after wave. Look at that Luminarch just firing into that group of enemies down there. So I'm hoping I won't miss. It's doing a significant amount of damage with just this first person view. I've noticed with the first part using especially like Hell Cannons or the Doom Divers, if you can get the practice in, the amount of damage you can do is rather impressive. But you can see here, even here I'm doing dozens of kills every, half a dozen of kills every shot. It's absolutely exploding the enemy. Let's jump out of there. So what's this unit here? So this unit's doing okay. They're still kind of holding. Not great though. These guys are getting a bit too close to my comfort, so I'm gonna drop these guys. Have these guys run out of ammo? Yes, they have. Alright. Charge down the hill, boys. Charge down the hill. So, both of their generals are dead, which is good. So he's got 42 kills. So that's pretty decent. I'm going to keep firing into this, into here. So I'm using my Luminarch just to try and take out any particular units. It's a shame we can't focus fire the Luminarch. I reckon that could be amazing. Let's get this slow motion shot in, see if it does any damage. Oh, straight through this zombie unit. Brilliant. So, how many have we got left? We've got 2,400 left, and I've got just under 200 men. It's not going great. Luminarch's it's got a fair amount of kills, 240 kills. You see how effective these units are when you actually get them in a decent position. So Volkmar is completely surrounded now. He's down to 50. He's down to, how many kills has he got? 50 kills he has. I might as well send the Luminarch to carry on shooting. So try and get a few more shots off with my cannon before it gets overrun. So this unit of Tatars are still doing pretty well. They're fighting away. Let's get rid of this. You can see they can't even look like zombies. I love how their heads fall off, it's absolutely brilliant. I'm using the mod, by the way, that gives me varied zombies. I love how these guys look, which is they're like spiked maces and spiked axes. Kind of like the, you know, how Game of Thrones with the, what are they called, them followers. That crazy priest dude. Remind me of him. But these guys are getting surrounded now, so they're gonna start dying. Volkmar is slowly dropping. So we've killed almost half the units. So see there, the Luminarch just absolutely smashes the units. I wasn't sure that was a bit of friendly fire then though. So I like this little addition as well. The cannons will still try and fire even though they're being attacked, which I think is quite a cool little addition. So let their friends. That guy there just got his head ripped off, and there you go. Luminarch is down, so I might as well send them in as well. Got one random unit of Flagellant here, just like giving it his all. Oh no, he's gone as well. So Tattersouls, I think the Crypt Gores were the deciding factor in this. They totally tore through my men. So try and get my Luminarch in there and try and give Volkmar a few more seconds of life. Not that I don't think he's going to do too great now. So let's see how many kills this thing actually does. So yeah, a pretty decent amount of kills with that the Grand Soulfire. Pretty decent indeed. Where are you going? But yeah, Volkamar's up to 95 kills. His health is slowly dwindling down. I do like that all these new units though are unbreakable, especially like the Flagellants and Volkmar himself. Kind of gives that little bit extra edge for the Empire, because you always find with the Empire units they do start to rout pretty quickly if the odds start turning against them. Hex of the Winds. That's not very useful for me, to be honest, at this point. It kind of sounds like against like a wizard of some sort would be quite useful. So I don't think I'm going to have time to get in another attack, and he's almost dead. But you see how awesome he is. I might take a screenshot of this. Just nice little screeny weenie. Let's try and get it in. Sort of turning Volkmar. Trying to get a screenshot of you. Yeah, I still haven't quite worked out who actually attacks on this. Like, does this guy in the back do the attacking as well, or is he just sort of just for eye candy as well? It seems that the horses do the most of the attacking, but there we go, he's down. And there's a valiant defeat, so let's go ahead and end that battle. I really like this map as well. It's a very good attack and defending map. The attackers get a lot of high ground, lots of different levels to attack with. Defend with. Defenders, that is. And the attackers have quite a hard push up the hill because there's lots of little different levels the defenders can sit at and just blow you apart with. So let's have a look. So we've got Volkmar the Grim, 10 left men. So you can see the Flagellants didn't do amazing. Not as good as I thought they would, to be honest. Even the Tattersouls didn't do great, except for that one unit of 120. Okay, 116. More my artillery. Look at this, 589 kills of the Luminarch, just because it tears through the enemy. And so Hermann of course didn't get any kills. His army actually fared a lot better because the amount of units that are in it just completely wrecked them. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Just another little survival battle. I'm going to be using this map a lot more for my survival battles, just because I like it. yeah, if you like this, leave me a like, and if you'd like to see more of this, give me a subscribe. So here's Bobcom signing out.